All right, Montana joins us now. She's presented each week on the JohnstonRVCenter.com hotline by Summit Tree Stands, a leading manufacturer of premium quality, high-performance tree stands, safety harnesses, and tree stand accessories. You can save now, SummitStands.com. Code Montana14, 14% off all tree stands with code Montana14. What is up, Montana? How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys doing?
Doing fantastic. Thanks a lot. Before, and I know Jim wants to talk to you about the games, but as he was saying that, I'm thinking, and you probably will not be around to see this at Alabama, but they're coming to the SEC. How crazy is that to think those two teams, Oklahoma and Texas, will at some point be conference opponents for Alabama and Auburn and everybody else in the SEC?
I think it's weird just because we're not usually, seeing them in the SEC, but, we did play Texas this year. So we're used to playing those teams, and I think it'll just be fun, and I think it'll be great for the SEC. Great competition every weekend.
We've talked to NFL guys that say they don't watch the Super Bowl unless they're participating. Did you watch last night? And if so, is this Oklahoma team, could you put them in an argument as the greatest softball team of all time?
Yeah, of course it's hard for me to watch, but I do because I wish I was there. But I'm a huge softball fan even when I'm not playing. So I was watching. I've got friends that play on both teams, so that it was great for me to watch too. But yeah, of course they're very dominant, and I think that I was telling, I can't remember who was standing there, but I think one of the girls hit a pitch that was really hard to hit. It's like a pitcher's pitch, and it seemed a lot of them were like that. So I think that people can look at them and say they're a great team, but whenever you sit down and you actually watch them, it's like they're hitting really hard pitches to hit. So I think it's great to watch, and they're a really dominant team.
All right, so I don't know if you've ever had a scouting report in front of you of Jocelyn Alo, but how would you pitch her? How would you attack her? What would you do to try to get inside one of the sweetest swings in the sport?
Who's to say I won't pitch against her ever again? But she's a great hitter, and I think that sometimes great hitters can get themselves out because they want to hit so bad. But watching her yesterday, I think that she's really patient too. So I think that's one of the reasons that she is so good is because of that. She's got the best of both worlds. So I think you'll have to ask me on the day of, probably.
Would you try to heat her up though? Would you try to throw 72, or would you try to go off speed on her? How do you pitch a power hitter like that? Don't dance around this.
No, I won't. I think it really just depends. I think if I'm facing, especially somebody that's good, I feel like athletes all the time, like you have like another level type of thing. So I think I would automatically be throwing that hard anyway. But one of my things, if I try to throw so hard, the ball's flat, and I definitely cannot throw her that. So I think that more spin probably in trying to throw hard, because if she's facing me, she's probably already worked on hitting 74. So I can't rely on that.
Mm-hmm. See what she did there? She corrected my 72 with her 74.
Yes. Right. Montana Fouts is with us on the JohnstonRVCenter.com hotline. She joins us each week courtesy of Summit Tree Stands. They are carefully engineered to be the most silent, secure, comfortable, and safest tree stands available. And you can save right now. Great Father's Day gift. Montana 14 saves you 14% off all tree stands. SummitStands.com. Obviously, you guys are playing in front of growing crowds. The crowd in this sport is growing. But when you get to Oklahoma City, it's another world. Can you describe that atmosphere versus what you normally play in a stadium like they're playing in right now?
Yeah, obviously it's like 5 times bigger probably. And that's coming from playing at the Rhodes House, which is like the best college fans. We sell out every weekend. So that's usually around like 4,000. They're playing in front of 12,000. So I just think, and a lot of them they're just because they love softball. So they're coming to watch every game and not just their favorite team. So I think that that's really special too. And it's, once you get there, it's kind of like Disneyland, it's a Disneyland of softball. And I think that everybody's there just to have a great time, and they love watching softball.
I think we're exactly 1 month away from the World Games when you guys start up. The softball is July 9th. What will you do from now until July 9th?
And just keeping my body moving and trying to keep it in competitive shape, just because that is a little different, and need to throw to some live batters. And I do know that the week before we'll be playing exposition games and kind of training with each other. So that'll help too, but just kind of saying the same thing that I'm doing now towards the end of season and just staying in that shape.
Is this your NIL truck that is part of your NIL deal from up in Kentucky?
Yes, he is. His name is Childer. So
So you name your truck?
I did.
Yep.
Yes.
Well, give us a tour. Let's see those. Give us. Wow, I want to see the camo seats,
We had
man.
to look back in the back
Now,
seat.
is that a cover, or did they make the seats for you?
No, I got the cover, and luckily my brother did we went fishing. We went on a fishing trip a couple days ago, so it was really, really bad. So he cleaned it out for me. What a great brother! But these are my seats.
Look at that, man.
Wow.
This is my fishing pillow. So ignore her. Yeah, but she's pretty spotless. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Where's Dixie?
Well, you see, I live really far out in the middle of nowhere, and I just learned that I did not have service when I woke up. So I had to drive to some person's driveway, and now I have service. So she's at the house.
So you're home in Kentucky?
I'm home right now. Yes.
Yeah. Not to GPS.
Wow.
Where Montana is for any stalkers out there.
Can you drop a pin? Do you mind dropping a pin? So, what'd you catch? Was the fishing trip successful?
It was. Yeah. It was just pretty good for this time of year because usually you only get to go in like March and April. We catch trout really right now. Rainbow trout. My brother caught a couple gold ones, so it was a good trip.
Do you ever go fly fishing, or are you more of a boat fisher?
I use a spinning reel. My dad does a fly fishing right now. I haven't really had time to practice that, but I'm thinking when I get out of school, I'll probably get into that.
Yeah.
What about deep sea?
I've never been. No.
Noodling.
Next. Have you noodled?
Have you dated a guy that is noodled?
Oh, I'm sure Tanner has, but especially playing softball, I'm a very cautious person. So I don't know if sticking my hand down there is probably something that I could be doing right now. Maybe some in the future, I would definitely do it, but I don't feel like calling Coach Murphy and be like, hey, I lost a few fingers to the turtle. So
Hey, they can insure your fingers.
Yeah. Definitely go glove hand, though. Glove hand.
No
Got to go
doubt.
glove hand.
No doubt.
Yeah.
yes.
All right, Montana, don't you think a Summit tree stand's a great Father's Day gift? I was giving that idea earlier. That's a fantastic Father's Day gift, right?
I definitely think so. I was thinking about what to give my dad, and I thought that'd be perfect because he keeps walking by mine. He's like, so when are you going to get me one of those?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's probably something I'm going to have to do.
Well, if you'll use Montana 14, you'll save 14% on all tree stands at summitstands.com. Montana 14, it's the leading manufacturer of premium quality, high-performance tree stand safety harnesses and tree stand accessories. You heard Montana say she's got hers. Summit tree stands for this fall. Code Montana 14, 14% off all stands at summitstands.com.
And Montana super fan Emily says she still owes you wings. You're supposed to come to Birmingham and get those. I don't know if they're birthday wings or what. Belated happy birthday to you, by the way.
Thank you. Yep. I'm always down for wings, so I got to make that up.
How do you? We did the Hot Ones challenge. Have we talked to her about that before?
I don't think we have.
What flavor wings do you like? How hot do you heat those things up?
I'm not a spicy person, so I got to stick with my barbecue, sweet barbecue, anything like honey barbecue, anything like that.
Yeah, we did. It's called the Hot Ones challenge. I don't know if you've ever seen it, and we actually participated in that. We ordered the kit. And what's the highest level we went to? 1 million?
I forgot the Scoville unit. It was insane. And there's one called the Bomb. But if you're interested, again, we invited you to come by for the World Games when you were in Birmingham. You could partake in the Hot Ones challenge.
We got some hot sauces for you.
Y'all will definitely see me crying on camera probably then. Just have a glass of milk sitting there, and I think I'll be all right.
We both cried, me and Dunaway.
Yeah, that's what we're shooting for. We want to see those Montana
right.
tears. Yeah.
All right, enjoy the time back home, Montana. As always, we appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank y'all.
All right, take care. Montana with us on the JohnstonRVCenter.com hotline, presented by Summit Tree Stands, carefully engineered to be the most silent, secure, comfortable, and safest tree stands available. Use code Montana14 to get 14% off all tree stands at summitstands.com. That's summitstands.com and code Montana14.